Hello everybody, this is Laura in Hawaii. If you know me, you know I like all kinds of art and I like all kinds of looks. From shabby chic to quilting, I like crazy quilt, very ornate crazy quilting, but I also love simple French country. And that's one of my specialties. I've written a lot of articles for the magazines using my French country items, and I really love just the simplicity of them and the freshness, and they really look pretty, as gifts. So I made a few the other day because I had a dozen tea towels, those flour sack tea towels. Well, actually they're just pieces of flour sack, and I had a lot of it in my linen closet, and I thought, I've got to use it. I've just got to do something. I've used actually quite a bit of it, but anyway, I thought I'd try again with some other ideas and sort of make a setup. So the first set are three things. First of all, there's a bag, a French bag, and this is like a ditty bag, a bag that you'd, maybe take in your suitcase when you travel. All the items have a ruffle on the bottom, and they're really quite rustic. They have a flower that I made with nothing fancy, just ripping the fabric and twisting it around. And the same for the ruffles, just ripping some fabric. I did the top on this one like that with a sort of a casing set in there, and so that one ties on the sides. This is kind of neat. And then you can put either your lingerie in it when you're traveling, or you could put some toilet, soaps and so forth, washcloth. So that one's the first one. The second item is a cushion. I call these smaller cushions signature cushions. And this one has just a ruffled bow on the side here, made with seam binding that I ruffled. And then, of course, my signature ruffle on the bottom. And then some other lace here. And then, of course, the flower. Again, just rough flower, nicely padded and with an image transferred on there, French image. And then this one, also similar. This one is more of a laundry bag. This one I did a different treatment at the top. Instead of the casing being inset, I made the casing at the top, and it has two straps, so you can pull either side, whereas the other one, no, you couldn't do it that way. And this is very roomy. You can put your soiled clothes in this, ready for the wash, or hang them, in a mud room or in a laundry room, just as decoration. It has some eyelet lace on the bottom and another one of my flowers. All the flowers start off the same way. They're 1 yard long, about a meter long, and then usually it's about 1 inch to 2 inches the width, and it really just depends. Then I just simply gather the material up and wind it around and stitch the back, and however it turns out, that's how it turns out. So those are those. So I put those over there again. So that French country look right there. So just pick this up so you can see again. I know it's nothing, special in the sense that it's no embroidery, nothing really collaged or anything, but they're really quite pretty, and I like to make those. I did make one other French country item, and this is a burlap fragrance cushion for one of my daughters, and I sewed a fancy stitch in black around the edge, just overcast. Made some funky flowers there, and again here's a motive on there, and it's stuffed with lavender and some wadding, but when you squeeze it, it really smells nice. And this daughter, the youngest daughter, lost her home in the flood in Houston, so they were evacuated for 6 months, and now they've gone back. She's gone into the homestead or country look, so I'm making her a few things, and this is one of the items I've made for her, so I hope she likes that. I'll be seeing her soon. So I'll just pick up this again, try and arrange it a little nicer here, because I love my peonies. And thanks for watching. Anyway, any questions, you can email me or go to my blog, justlila.blogspot.com, and I have these for sale. This is not, but these items are for sale. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.